So I mean, at this point, like nothing really is sacred anymore. I really don't think anything is sacred anymore. And we've talked about this movie before, but now that it's actually about to be released, now we're getting a little bit more information about it. But it clearly shows that nothing in this world is sacred to Hollywood, and they will ruin everything, everything that they possibly can get their hands on. They will ruin it. So what am I talking about? Well, there's a recent film reviewer that has come out and claimed that Seth Rogen's new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie has apparently not only made Splinter a human-hating bigot, but has also made him gay. Yes, they made Splinter gay. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure that out. Why they would even bother putting a gay character in this TV show. But again, here we are. And then you made Splinter gay. Like, you made the rat gay. Like, I just... Like, why did you do that? So we're going to get into the article, guys, from Bounding Into Comics, and it says, film reviewer and critic Price of Reason claims that the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem film from Seth Rogen not only turns Splinter into a human-hating bigot, but it also apparently makes him gay. After watching an early screening of the film, Price of Reason shared his review where he notes that the film takes significant liberties with not only Splinter, but the Turtles as well. And that was to be expected, honestly. Like, I kind of had a feeling that they were going to butcher the characters. I mean, this is Seth Rogen at the end of the day, right? Look at what he did with Santa Inc. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if this is probably one of the most woke movies we have ever seen by far. But to make Splinter gay, that is a hell of a thing to do. I mean, you really have interesting ways to showcase LGBTQ diversity where you made the freaking rat gay out of all the characters that you could have possibly made gay. And then he says he began with the Turtles. In all the adaptations that we've seen to date, the Turtles usually take their fighting seriously, even if they are at times a bit humorous and playful. They usually seem rather confident and competent. While each of them have certain strengths, flaws, and unique skills, they also show real respect towards Splinter, who is their caretaker, but also their mentor. In this movie, they are pretty much the exact opposite of everything I just said. Price of Reason noted, they always seem like these insecure, weak losers and never really exude confidence and never convince you that they've taken charge of a situation. He went on, the Turtles also don't seem to do a lot of fighting in this movie, and when they do, it all looks rather lackluster. And for some reason, the Turtles constantly treat Splinter with extreme disrespect like he's some kind of nuisance. And to make matters worse, they always act and talk like a cross between Seth Rogen, 5-year-old children, and weirdos on TikTok. I suppose that Rogen would have thought that this was a good idea because it would appeal to modern audiences, but by making the Turtles this way, he really stripped away their identities or agency, he said. And you know what? I absolutely believe this. I absolutely believe every single word that's coming from this reviewer because, again, it's Seth Rogen. Look at what he did with Santa Inc. Santa Inc. was literal embodiment of cringe, right? Like that show was the embodiment of total, complete Hollywood cringe of people who are completely out of touch with their potential viewers. This TV show, this movie, whatever the fuck this is going to be the same exact thing. We are going to experience the same level of cringe, if not worse, because it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It takes a certain kind of person to make this TV show the right way, or this movie the right way, and Seth Rogen, in my opinion, is not the one to do it, okay? He is not the one to do it, but unfortunately, he is the one that's going to do it, and it's going to be ruined. It says, given what we already know about the film and how it was going to characterize the Turtles, this does not seem too far to left field. Japanese e-commerce website Rakuten revealed brief descriptions for each of the Turtles on a number of toys. For Leonardo, the description read, Leo's the leader. Well, he wants to be. He dreams of leading his brothers to become an unstoppable crime-fighting team. So what if no one takes him seriously? It then reveals his weapons are twin katanas, and he dreams of being a fearless leader. Raphael's biography read, Ralph likes to break things. In fact, his biggest goal is to punch someone so hard that they throw up. But beneath his hard head and tough exterior is a sensitive turtle who's just looking for someone to talk to. It then reveals he wields twin size, and he dreams of becoming a mixed martial arts fighter. Mikey's the comedian, reads Michelangelo's biography, honestly, too bad his brothers don't think that he's that funny. He might not be the best at ninjutsu or waking up on time or even hygiene, but you can always count on Mikey's positive attitude. His weapon is the nunchucks, and he dreams of being a stand-up comedian. That reads pretty accurate, albeit Michelangelo will probably eschew dreams as a stand-up comedian to own a pizza shop. Then the biography for Donatello reads, Donnie is devastatingly smart and not afraid to let you know it. His intellectual self-assuredness may come across as arrogance, but it's just that his brain is thinking so many steps ahead that he's paralyzed with indecision. He wields the bow staff, however his dreams are to be a game developer by K-pop star by night. There's no version of Donatello that I've ever seen where his ambitions to become a K-pop star. He usually is pursuing different scientific experiments and inventing new contraptions or modifying the turtle van. So apparently now one of the turtles, Donatello, wants to become a K-pop star. Like, this is where we're at with Seth Rogen's with Seth Rogen's turtles. He's trying to make one of them into a K-pop star. Like, that's his ambition, his dream to be a K-pop star. Clearly the dreams need to be reanalyzed, right? Because if your dream is to be a K-pop star, that's a little rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. So it says, after discussing how the film maligned the turtles, Price of Reason shared how the film destroyed Splinter. Now, this is the good part. Here we go. In all the previous adaptations, Splinter carries himself in a very wise and official way. He's a figure of authority that commands the respect of the turtles, who are also his students. In this movie, Splinter is a complete joke, and while I like Jackie Chan, who voices him, I think he wasn't properly utilized here. In addition to being an anti-human grouch, his version of Splinter always acts like a buffoon, constantly trying to appease the turtles when they complain to him. Price of Reason then revealed that they made him into a homosexual to add insult to injury. At the end of the movie, Splinter is seen making out with Scumbag, and they're professing his love for Scumbag, who he seemingly enters into a relationship with. Yes, this is what you want to see in your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You want to see very limited fighting. You want to see turtles that don't take their fighting seriously. You want to see a complete idiot Splinter, because clearly he cannot be wise, smart, or be a mentor. And on top of that all, you definitely want to see the rat bang someone who is a man. Like, that's what you want to see. You want to see gay Splinter, or at least that's what Seth Rogen is telling you you want to see. This movie is going to bomb. I think I could say that with an absolute fact. It is going to bomb. The only hope that this movie has of doing any sort of successful is by carrying on with the nostalgia of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you can convince enough normie adults to go see this movie who are too stupid to realize what it's actually going to be about, and who are going to go watch this movie in the hopes that it's going to be like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they remember, they're going to be sorely disappointed when they find out that it's just another woke piece of trash. And I think this movie, it might get a little bit of bait sales where people are going to go watch on the first day because they think it's something else. But when word of mouth starts to spread and people realize what it is, this movie is going to bomb tremendously. So hopefully for them, they have a low enough budget that's sustainable with very few amount of dollars in the box office. But knowing that it's animated and knowing that it's Seth Rogen, chances are it's probably not that cheap. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.